Hi there and welcome to this tutorial to find the larger of three numbers in CPP programming. Now, you must have seen a lot of flowcharts on the internet regarding the largest of the three numbers. Now, what they do is that it is something like this. They start, they read A, B, and C, that's the input from the user. And first, they check between the first and the second number, that is A and B, and say A is greater than B, this is the true condition. Then again we check whether A is greater than C. Now if say A is greater than B and A is greater than C, which means that A is the biggest. Else, if A is greater than B and A is less than C, that means that C is the biggest. Coming to the false conditions, if A is less than B and B is greater than C, that means B is the greatest. And if B is greater than A but B is less than C, then C is the biggest. Now, if we change it like the previous program of the larger of the two numbers, we are going to use a variable large, larger, or largest, whichever you want. You can name it anything, say L or anything. I use largest here. And initially what we do is that wherever I find the largest of the number, I put that value in largest, and at the end of the program I print the largest. It uses a condition of nested ifs. Now what is nested if? First, say if I want to check a condition, say I have a number, say any number, int a equals to 5. Now if I don't know what the number is, then I say if a is greater than say 2, then inside this if I put another if saying that if a is less than 6, then what you do, see out a is greater than 2 and less than 6. Now run this program. It shows me a is greater than 2 and less than 6 because the value of a is 5. But if I change this condition over here, say if now a is my 8, and if I say else this line, and what I want here is that a is greater than 2, yes, but greater than 6 as well. Run the program, and greater than 6. Now one thing you have to consider every time you write nested if and else is that you have to see else of which if. Say if I say here this is my end if, the if has ended over here. Now I say else, and then I say see out a is less than, if my value of a will be say 1, then it is going to show this. So what I have done is that to show you nested if and this else are 1, and this if and this else are 1. Going to use this in our program. So what we need is three numbers and one largest. So I take three numbers A, B, and C. Now C in A, B, and C. So I have to tell the user enter three numbers Now C in A, B, and C. Now what I have to do here is that first check if A is greater than B. See here, if A is greater than B, and if this is true, then what I have to check is that if A is greater than C. So inside this, I have to write if A is greater than C. Then what I have to do, if this is also true, then largest equals to A. Largest equals to A. And if this condition is false, it means largest is the C. If this condition is false, then largest equals to C. Similarly, now this condition is false, which means this. Then we use else here. And this is the brace over here for this if. Then we write else. And what else we need? We need the brace. We have to check now if B is greater than C. If B is greater than C, then if it is true, then largest is B. Largest is B. And if this is false, then largest is C. Else largest is C. And after this else, we have to write C out. Largest is largest. Now when we run the program, enter three numbers. I write 1, I write 8, I write 3. It is showing me 8 as largest. So this is how this program is doing. And in this program we learned the concept of nested if and finding the larger of three numbers using nested if and else. Thank you for watching CS75.in tutorials.